So now I'm absolutely delighted to introduce one of our local leaders, Mayor Nancy Chaney of Moscow, Idaho. Mayor Chaney is a nurse by training and started her public service career a decade ago as a member of the City Council. And then she was elected mayor in 2005. She's been heavily invested in Let's Move and promoting programs to address obesity, nutrition, and physical activity in her community. She's even had the opportunity to talk about her progress with Secretary Vilsack of the USDA. Under Mayor Chaney's leadership, the city of Moscow has been awarded 3 medals by the National League of Cities, so we are very proud of her, and we are very proud of her leadership, and I'm very honored to introduce her to you now. Thank you very, very much.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. As you might expect, I'm absolutely thrilled and very honored to be here today, giddy, actually. Today's gathering reflects our shared interest in the future of our nation's young people. And as elected and appointed officials and staff, we share the common objective of reversing childhood obesity in one generation. It's an ambitious, nonpartisan, achievable goal set by First Lady Michelle Obama in 2010. As a board member for the National League of Cities, I appreciate that NLC is working with the Department of Health and Human Services, the USDA, National Association of Counties, and others to provide the technical assistance to communities like yours and mine. Please join me in thanking all of the staff who support Let's Move. So in my community of Moscow, Idaho, Let's Move Cities and Towns manifests itself in a variety of ways. It manifests itself as Bike to Work Day, which has now morphed into Bike for Life Month, with an abundance full of family-friendly cycling activities for the whole of that month. It shows up in the summer lunch line in our city park, where children actually request broccoli so they can arrange it as trees around the big stack of vegetables on their plates. Enthusiastic grade schoolers are keeping a watchful eye out for stuffed polar bears on our annual Polar Walk that's sponsored by Safe Routes to School. Our Moscow City Hall serves as an art gallery, and a recent exhibit that we hosted was a children's exhibit with the theme, I Love My Bike, and they did. And the public has come to expect our community planning will connect people and places with sidewalks, with bike trails, with complete streets to enable active modes of transportation and active lifestyles. I'm proud and hopeful about my community's accomplishments as a Let's Move city, and especially today for having the extraordinary privilege of introducing the champion and founder of the Let's Move initiative. As demanding as her schedule is, Mrs. Obama still believes in family meals to the extent possible, like she experienced in her own childhood. She walks the talk when it comes to healthy foods and exercise, but she's also a realist, and she's a mom who understands there's still a place for the occasional milkshake or French fries. As a spokesperson, she is vivacious and enthusiastic, and she exemplifies the joy of living life to the fullest. She sets an example for kids to learn about growing gardens and discovering that exercise can be fun. Mrs. Obama's familiarity with multiple levels of government, with building diverse coalitions, with connecting healthcare education with community well-being, and her strong commitment to family and young people make her ideally suited to lead the Let's Move movement. I am awed by her intelligence and her wisdom, by her grace under pressure, and by her willingness to tackle a goal so daunting as to solve childhood obesity within a generation. Today, it is my great honor and pleasure to introduce the First Lady of our United States, Mrs. Michelle Obama.
Thank you. Thanks so much, everyone. Good afternoon. Please rest. I know they've got you working hard, which is good. I like that. Well, welcome. I want to start by thanking a few of the staff folks here who have been working so hard, Sam, David, Dr. Coe, for all their work to help make Let's Move Cities, Towns, and Counties such a tremendous success. I also want to thank everyone here today from the National League of Cities for all of their leadership on this effort. We could not have done it without this organization's leadership and steadfast support. I also want to thank our friends from Kaboom. I've done a lot of Kaboom building in my many years of living, and I can say that every experience is meaningful and impactful. So I want to thank you all for the work that you do, as well as the National Association of Counties and the U.S. Conference of Mayors. And of course, I want to thank Nancy for that very kind introduction and for everything she's doing to help young people in Moscow, Idaho, lead healthy, active lives. We are just so proud of everything that you're doing. It's truly amazing. And there are so many community leaders just like Nancy who are here today, and we appreciate you taking the time and making this a priority.